Okay, Coach. Well, with the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Can you cash out me some money? I don't have any money.
This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
But we just saw...
Hey, give me 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second. This? That's not the people that I go to. Not 132. Yeah, this ain't the one I ordered from.
Okay. So which one was it that you went to?
I mean,
how did you order? Rate and tip. Right there. Dual.
Right here?
Yeah.
Hold on. Orders. Here we go. El Grand Chaparral.
Okay.
Come on, man. El Grand. I'm sorry, big dog. Give me a couple more seconds. It's right on the same fucking street as them, though. That's fucking hilarious. Alright, what were you getting?
I was just getting 2 steak tacos.
So you getting 2, and I'm getting 1. So it's 3 steak tacos. 3 steak tacos, 1 chicken taco. B, see? That's steak. And where's this? It was $13.50, damn it is. What was it, 14 the double one?
There you go, sour cream, guacamole. Ooh, Jesus.
What you want to do?
I don't need guacamole. But we bought a other sour cream. Take the sour cream off. We bought a other sour cream. I just remembered. Yay.
Alright, I'll remove it at the order. Rice? I'll give you $1. Can I get the rest? Go ahead, hit the pause button. I'm ready, dog. That's it? No, I mean, was these motherfuckers, man. Well, we taking all the sour cream, right? Let's rock, babe. 30 fucking dollars.
Great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the
Always
better
add 10.
linebackers at reading the
Always
play
add 10.
and flowing to make the stop before
For
it
the
turns into
fees and
something
shit.
big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Dalton now to pass.
Get that. Let's go.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, not a good
My bad,
omen
bro.
there. His
Appreciate
first
you, though.
throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And some room to work. And he gets this one inside the 15. Just
Oh, my
a yard
God.
or
Leonard
two
Fournette
shy
on the
of
trade
10.
block.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
Leonard Fournette on the
Give a
trade
nod of
block.
appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Meh.
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
They will run with Grant. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Corey Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown,
Move, Mark.
he'll kick this one away.
Move.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
That's a run, fellas.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They toss
Good
to
call.
Mixon.
Good play call, bro.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. He's got his man.
Wow.
A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
Not in triple coverage.
Last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be.
Not in
Because
triple
you back
coverage,
off
though.
after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window.
Not in
And
triple
it makes
coverage,
things easier for a
dog.
defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
So y'all want to make bums look like
Extra
superstars?
point and good by
Fuck
Bullock.
Tyler
And we
Boyd,
are
bro.
tied at
Fuck is
7.
wrong with y'all? That motherfucker better not catch another motherfucker. How many
So
yards
we'll
you got?
leave it at 7 now as they
How
kick
many yards
it
you
away.
motherfucker got, Shorty?
This one fielded at the 5.
That's a bit.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things in.
Now a throw right side taken in
You
here to
better make
start
some
this
adjustments,
drive.
bro. Them are long
11
ass
yards there
motherfucking
for
days for you, man.
Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's
winning in every
down
spot,
for the
fella.
completion.
On first down, Grant.
That's bad read. man.
Darquez Denard there to make the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
We got 7 people in the line, man. We get past that, we good. We get
Here's
past
Grant.
that. Ooh. We get past that, he got a
Making the
problem.
play defensively, Carl Lawson.
Make him play football. Yeah.
On third down.
Going right after.
And
Oh!
they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about
Good
a
defense.
yard, if that. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, they bring on the Michigan man, Matt Wild, to kick it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
To throw on 3rd down, Dalton. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Returnable for Grant. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. They'll run on 1st down. Grant, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 out, 3 out. Hey, check.
On 2nd down now, it's Grant. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Jacksonville.
7-7, our score after 1. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
We'll call that flag,
there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd down, it's Grant down to the 30 after a gain of 3. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now it's Jackson. It's complete to Grant. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the...
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Josh Oliver with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Maximum score, Jaguars 14, Bengals 7. Josh Lambeau to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Yes,
it's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
It's our time.
Now it's the backup Finley. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And Dalton to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Woo!
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D.
Keep me clean, Shaw.
There's Jackson on
Dang.
3rd and long. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think you got caught in between and created a foul.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, my God.
And that'll
Where
be
you throwing the ball,
incomplete.
Slim?
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Jackson from the shotgun. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
On 2nd down now, it's Grant, and across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Jacksonville.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars. Jackson on 1st down. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 21-7.
Jaguars 21, Bengals 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Give them 17 at a Cincinnati 1st down. Mixon with it. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now the Bengals going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Hands up. 318. 56. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Regular.
Throwing on 2nd down. Dalton. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that
Ross
one
playing
and a
ball
1st
in this
down.
over there, man.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
March 56. Check the out.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, echo. 44, Mike, 44.
To throw again, Dalton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson is going to float this over the middle deep. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. So with a big gainer anyways, they'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down at the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Second and goal from the 1.
Watch tight end. 3 down, 3 down.
Jackson now off the bootleg, rolling to his right. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. They come up in an offset eye. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
57, Mike. Mike, 57. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. 57, Mike, 50.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Set to valve in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is Grant. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. The open man is Westbrook. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 11 yards there, first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
First down, Jaguars.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Now Jackson on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. You got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Check 99.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Good run,
Get
boys.
things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Dalton. He completes it to Boyd. 11 yards there, first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Hands up. 318. Me and you all day. All day.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Passing, it's Dalton. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, Grant. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That circle was wide open. Oh, my Jesus Christ.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Fucked up a perfect
The rookie was
game.
trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From midfield here, Dalton. Open man is Uzama. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him when he's called. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Dalton now to pass. Going deep downfield. And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Bro.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll run on first down. It's Grant. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They go back to Grant. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
From the 30 on second down, Jackson trying to lay one up deep, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. Now, on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark the intended target, but now it's third and goal. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here. Now a give, right side. Grant. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with fourth down now looming. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Lambeau will put this one through. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This one fielded at the 5. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. He goes 95 yards to the house. They're able to draw a bit closer. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Mike, 57. Get him, get him, get him. Check 13, check 13.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught at the 20. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 51 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
On first down, it's Grant. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Geno Atkins, the Pro Bowler, in there on the stop. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On third down, Jackson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Around the NFL 4th quarter right now in Atlanta. And it's the Rams extending their lead as they've just put more on the board. If they hang on, they'll up their win total to 5 on the season so far. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They begin with a run by Mixon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
She's pulling up, eh?
A gain of 3, second down. On 2nd and 7, Dalton. He's got Green. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The Dalton's throw on target to Tyler Boyd. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. To throw here, Dalton. And it'll be intercepted.
Hey.
Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Huh?
They'll run on first down. Grant. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Accelerating, and off he goes. 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Corey Grant with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like...
And my goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick.
Interception, baby. All day. All day.
Take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, it's Grant. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Bengals 21-yard line.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Jacksonville,